HooHooHooRobin.
During the break, Louis C.K. was talking about social networking, and you just joined Twitter, and what'd you say?
It's like having another data entry job. Like all of a sudden, I've got this thing I got to.
It's what you do.
I got to keep my Twitter going.
In between radio jobs, I had data entry jobs, and you nailed it.
Just clack, 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 clack.
Like,
I forgot. Yeah.
Add friends on Facebook.
Fake friends.
What's that?
Fake friends.
Fake friends. No, they're friends.
Are they really?
Those are my friends.
Are they really?
Yes.
That's why I like Twitter.
Actually, Facebook apparently is why this clip just blew up. Facebook is what.
Hey, you
what
just throw it around a little bit. I like Twitter because they're followers. You're following people, they follow you. It's not that fake friend crap.
Yeah. I don't
call it what it is. I'm following
anybody.
you. You're following me. You know what I just did with the Twitter? I just linked that video that we just played for everybody.
Did you?
Yeah, to all my followers.
Oh, there you go.
See, that's.
I don't even know how.
But you don't like the Facebook and all that.
I do. No, it's okay, and it's a network, but it's work. It's like I'll sit down and start doing my Facebook and stuff.
Upkeep.
This is what
upkeep.
My daughter has a webkin, which is a little stuffed animal.
I know the webkin thing.
It's in front of you. It's a physical animal.
Yeah.
But then you go on and there's a cartoon of it on this website, and you feed it.
Yeah.
Food, you buy it gifts, you earn money to get it things, and life, and then she's 60 and it's over. Like, it's just so much time. I don't think people realize how much time you're spending.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing as Facebook. You sit there and you glaze-eyed go through your friends. You manage it, do all the management that's not even fun.
Yeah.
And then you find one or two friends from high school to say, "Oh yeah, you're fatter now. That's interesting."
It's like, wow.
And then you go, my life. It's been 4 or 5 hours. I just did that. So I don't let my daughter do this. I don't let her do it anymore.
How old are your daughters?
7 and 3.
Oh, okay. My sister's kids are a little older than yours. And she discovered they got Facebook pages, so she put a stop to that.
Yeah, you can't.
Like 10, I think 11 and 9 now, I believe. And
well, my daughter asked because I just kept saying, "No, can I do webkin?" Nah, not right now, honey. I just would say, "Not right now."
Nah, you can waste your life.
And then one day she said, "Hey, how come never with the web? Like never? I can't do it." And
she's on to you.
She made a case for it. And I said, "Okay, I'm not going to just because I don't believe in just telling your kid, because I said so.
Do as I say."
Yeah, like, what are you teaching the kid except for that you're a fat idiot they want to get away from? That's the only thing you're giving them. Why not look, the kid, I always give my kids a day in court, because that's a skill they're going to learn.
Yeah, they're going to need that, yeah.
Is how to, I'm like, okay, if you have it, let me hear it out. And she goes, well, I like doing webkins. You say no every time, and I don't understand why. You don't tell me why. And so I gave her the benefit of the doubt, and I explained to her, your life just goes into this hole of waste. When you sit I said, you have your whole life to do that. You're going to probably do a lot of that.
That's so true.
You're going to go on computers, and you're going to spend a lot of time looking. But when you're not looking into a computer, you're reading, you're coming up with games, you play with your sister, you do all this stuff. And I just think it's better for your brain. You're really smart, and that's just going to might make you boring. And so for now, I'm just saying. I said, but if you really feel strongly about it, we'll make some time for it and put a clock on put a timer on it. And she never asked me again. Which I hope is because she thought, she was flattered that I thought she was smart enough to take care of her brain.
I doubt
and
it.
that she understood the idea. It also might be just that I intimidated her.
Yeah,
just trying to find someone online who will kill you for money.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, they're asking for your Twitter name now.
Oh, it's CK. Somebody took Louis CK, so it's CK Lewis.
Isn't that great? You can't even have your own name on the social network.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's say hi to Roy in Pittsburgh. Roy.
Yes.
Hey, Roy.
Morning, boys.
Go ahead, Roy.
Yes. Greetings are over with.
You were talking about the answering machines.
Uh-huh.
Way back, probably mid to late 60s, the telephone company, when it was just the telephone company, would not let you have an answering machine. If they found out that you had one, they would shut off your service.
Answer machines illegal? Back, there's a time they were illegal? I don't remember that.
For recording, maybe?
It wasn't illegal, it's just that the company wouldn't tolerate it?
Illegal, just like a violation of your term of service, you know what I mean?
You are not to record, blah, blah, blah? I have no idea.
Right.
I don't remember that.
I think it was kind of like the Big Brother, you can't record your conversations you have with somebody else. That's just not right.
All right. Roy, your phone's a little crappy, but thank you for that.
Goddamn phone.
Your phone really is.
The phone sucks, Roy.
Hey, we got a hot breastfeeding story for everybody.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Suck it. Suck that milk out of it.
Are you a fan of the breastfeeding?
Sure, it's better for the kids'
When
brain.
you see a young mom out there
For the kids.
nourishing her young.
Talking about the kids.
It's rarely like a nice firm boob.
No.
It's usually like a flat, like a big a wineskin.
Floppy thing, yeah. A wine satchel at a Grateful Dead show.
Yeah.
It depends how young the kid is.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're,
Little. Yeah, but you have to like to get. I don't know. I don't see getting aroused. You have to like use Photoshop in your head and edit out the baby all the way to the nipples. Like you have to like sort of airbrush out the child.
It really does just destroy any sexual.
And also generally a woman breastfeeding doesn't look like a perky like beer commercial model. She's like a tired woman,
frumpy mom.
Just
that's
really frazzle haired, puke on the shoulder.
Yeah,
she's had it with life.
Just baggy eyes and slept in days.
Sit outside the shopping center.
Yeah. No, and breastfeeding is it's exhausting. Like it takes a huge chunk out of a woman.
Sure,
like,
apparently.
It's murder.
James from New Hampshire. This is not, capital letters, a sexy story. Well, let's find out.
I think it's very sexy.
Listen to this one.
It was an unforgettable and shocking sight that prompted one driver
It was an unforgettable and shocking sight.
Talking like this.
Oh, every time we play a clip. Every time we play a clip, we gotta go through it. The fake voice douche.
Why don't you just
It was an unforgettable.
Why don't you just use your real voice? It's not that hard. Just go on, use your real voice.
Just feel
Talk like a human being.
One show does that on the Ira Glass. You ever listen to him on NPR?
Glass, no.
He does this show called This American Life.
Okay.
And he just talks like this. I'm Ira Glass. We're going to do a show about it. He just talks like a person.
Right.
And it's through the roof. No, but the ad's absolutely zero.
You have to talk like this in order to get people's attention, or they'll think you're just a normal person and not the special news person that I am with this voice.
And you have to shed your accent so you can work anywhere in the country.
Anywhere. Yes, I could work in New York.
Unforgettable.
You don't want to sound regional.
Unforgettable.
It's weird that they take on a voice that they share. It's the same.
Yeah, it's the same accent or dialect, whatever you
It's like
call
rock
it.
and roll. It's like that kind of. I don't even know what modern music is, but it's that thing where the girls sing like this. You don't talk like that. Shut up.
It was an unforgettable and shocking sight that prompted one driver.
What? 1 second. Also, it's the peaking. It's like you can, with your finger up and down. It's an unforgettable, shocking sight.
You can almost watch the VU meter.
Yes, exactly.
Like working as he's talking.
Unforgettable, sing-songy voice thing I do.
It was an unforgettable and shocking sight that prompted one driver in suburban Dayton, Ohio to...
Ohio? Why are you hitting Ohio? One driver in Ohio.
And he goes, Dayton, Ohio. Ohio.
Oh, we're just picking this idiot apart, aren't we?
It's accurate,
Oh,
though.
he sucks. Die.
driver in suburban Dayton, Ohio to phone police last week.
I'm following behind a lady in a van who is driving while breastfeeding her newborn baby and talking on the cell phone.
Right, you goody two-shoes. Shut up.
You're rat. It's a rat. Whole family's rats.
You see what people are doing on the highways these days? Leave her alone. Is she swerving?
Yeah,
So
she
what if an
holding the line?
airbag is going to destroy the kid's head forever
please.
and her boob at the same time?
That is true.
And more importantly, her breast.
Just blood and milk everywhere.
Oh, God.
Breastfeeding her newborn baby and talking on the cell phone.
Nice. That's multitasking. Nice.
That is-
Taking a
looks a
cell
working
phone call
mom.
and-
You walk up to the scene of the crash. Apparently, she was drinking a Fribble. Strawberry Fribbles all over the windshield. Like, oh my God, it's not Fribble.
Feeding her newborn baby and talking on the cell phone.
Officers later caught up with
Oh.
39-year-old Janine Compton
Strange.
at her home.
She did admit to breastfeeding her child while driving. She kind of indicated that it's more or less a routine thing that she does, and that when her child needs to eat, she's going to provide the need.
Pull over, you retard.
Yeah, you can wait, right? Please.
Stupid. Everybody in the story is stupid. From the anchor to the interview to the woman to everyone on that highway.
Even the kid.
Just drop a bomb on that community.
What about the eyewitness? You don't like the eyewitness?
Screw him.
He's a tattletale.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to call the local news. Look at that.
Police informed her that all children inside a car must be restrained and charged her with child endangerment. The police report shows Compton claims she knew all about safety, but was more concerned about feeding her baby.
I hate this guy.
Faces up to 180 days in jail
Feeding her
and an
baby.
$1,800 fine if she's convicted of the misdemeanor.
It's kind of a cool story, and he made it boring as hell.
It's weird because he started up here, but then he came in between.
Oh, no, you had to get serious.
Lower.
Fine.
Baby.
Serious.
Fine. No one says fine.
Yeah.
Fine.
There's no Y in that word. Fine.
It's not spelled Feiyyyn.
It was a fine. What does broadcasting school teach people?
To be zilches.
Like this.
That's not enunciating.
Like this. You must add vowels.
Y'all's to everything you
say. What you say.
Fine.
Where do they teach you that?
Oh, God.
Why do you do it?
No one needs it.
Every broadcasting school.
It's terrible.
Talk from the diaphragm. That'll get you a job. Gotta talk from way down here. Shut up.
Well, that just took us out. He's sitting there with a Dunkin' Donuts coffee and a script, reading into a mic.
Yeah. Is my hair okay?
Unforgettable. Can you do that again? Hit Ohio. Ohio. That was real nice, Bob. Thank you. Yes, I know.
Good one. Yeah, is that a take? How do I look? My hair okay?
It's a voiceover, Bob.
5, 4, 3. Hi, I'm here in Ohio.
It just is terrible.
Yeah. It's a booby story, and we're talking about a guy talking. That's how distracting he is.
I think the guy made us all tired.
I'm exhausted.
No, it's like
I need a nap now.
And the BBC, if you ever listen to BBC Radio,
they
have their own
They're
version.
the worst.
Their own version of that.
Every story has AIDS and genocide. Genocide.
Yeah.
AIDS.
AIDS.
Genocide.
Don't forget about sushi.
There's a problem in Africa. It's the problem of AIDS. Like they gotta go up or something at the end? Money is being sent from around the world. All right, George. And Ringo, what are you doing?
It's horseradish. You're most likely to have come across it as the powerful paste wasabi.
That's the wasabi.
The powerful paste wasabi.
Yeah, there's a little breath after each word. They're speaking. Wasabi.
It's horseradish. You're most likely to have come across it as the powerful paste wasabi that's eaten with sushi.
Sushi. With sushi. A powerful paste wasabi. Eaten with sushi.
Come across it. Wow, what happened? I just said across it.
I'm exhausted. I'm hyperventilating.
I'm British.
Stupid Brits.
All right. What do we got? Louis C.K. March 14th, Orpheum Theater, Boston.
Nice. I like that Orpheum Theater.
Yeah, it's a great.
I'm going back to Cleveland too in April, and I think that's where I'm shooting. I'm shooting another special.
Nice.
Either in Milwaukee or Cleveland, wherever we sell the most tickets.
Wait,
basically.
this guy's Tim in Philly. Tim, go ahead. What are you saying?
Hey,
hypocrites. Why?
Hypocrites. How you doing today, hypocrites?
All right, now tell us why.
Whoa, easy. That's tough talk.
Whoa, hey.
But he was nice. He asked how we're doing.
Fine, thank you.
I'm doing okay too. I'm a little tired.
How are you?
What do you got, Tim?
Oh, fantastic. Hey, Fat Jimmy. Remember your stupid voice? Opie. Remember your stupid voice back in the radio days?
This guy's really.
I never had a stupid radio voice, to be honest with you.
Are you a radio guy that is bitter or something?
I was always perfect, by the way.
I do. It doesn't matter what.
Are you a radio guy that's bitter? I don't understand.
It's part of the profession. It's part of the territory.
You are a radio guy that's bitter. What radio job did he get kicked off of?
You know, I really don't care. At the end of the day,
no.
your voice on stage was awful. Opie, you don't even.
It's your opinion, you douche, you stupid fat.
Wait, I
love this guy.
I have no problem with Tim. He hasn't said one bad thing about me.
Tim, it's either a bit. Hold on,
Wait.
caller. Hold on, caller to people who are doing it for a living.
Yeah.
Tim is just annoyed. I never had a radio voice, so where's your criticism? I'm a comic, so I never had a radio voice.
And I openly admitted when I got into the business, I did go with the radio voice thing and realized how stupid it was, and was able to
I would like to go
change
a
my
step
whole
further.
delivery and go, wow, I'm going to try something different, and it worked out for me.
Who says
So
you
where's
have
the
to be,
problem?
like, vetted to make fun of something? Who says that you have to have, like, any track record? What if you did, have a funny radio voice?
I
And what
openly
if
admitted
Jimmy
it.
never was funny once on stage in his entire career?
Right.
Why does that mean that we can't make fun of this guy? Who cares?
Tim, what's your
Who says you have to be qualified to rag on somebody on the radio?
What happened, Tim? Let's be
Tim,
truthful.
Tim, why are you so upset about this? Are you in the business? You do voiceovers? What do you do?
I'm not going to get involved in what I do in my personal life, in my professional life. I'm just going.
Baby boy, come on, baby boy. It didn't work out the way you planned. Don't be shy. What happened?
Tim, I'm actually going through some tough times. I really appreciate you bashing me. So
Oh, well then don't make the radio
come on the
phone
radio
call on
and-
your tough times,
Yeah.
baby boy.
We didn't call you, you douche.
What's the matter?
well, my point is, Jimmy, that voice you're doing.
Little boy,
Oh,
stop
Jimmy,
yelling.
Jimmy.
You'll never get radio job doing
silly.
that, little boy.
You're so silly doing the baby voice. Look
Yes,
you,
I
you're
am.
wacky, aren't you?
Baby boy, what happened?
Tim, why can't you admit the fact that
Baby
you just
boy.
have voices?
What's that? You're not answering the question. What happened? Did you go to broadcast school? Did you tell them you were going to make it big? I can do it, guys. And now you can't do it?
All right, look.
What's
here's
the matter?
Legitimately, though, sir, you're calling here to say that because of the past of people in the studio, we shouldn't be talking about what we're talking about. So why can't we inquire after your past?
Yeah, Tim.
To say if you're qualified to say what you're saying.
Yeah,
to us.
why not?
Valid point, sir. Answer.
Because I'm not making fun of it. It's
We're making a living at it.
Yeah, but you're making fun of.
And you're not making a living at it. How's that feel, bum? Keep listening, baby boy.
You're saying who are we to make fun of that?
I really want to know why this hit a nerve with you, Tim. I don't really understand.
What didn't work out, Timo? Come on.
Why is this hit a nerve?
Timmykins, come on.
Will you let me talk?
Why? Who else would let you talk besides the entire business? Sit at home talking to a mic like Rupert Pupkin, boy.
Ma, please.
Go ahead, baby boy. Now I'll allow you to talk.
Now.
Hold on, I'll allow you to talk on the radio, as was your dream. Go ahead, baby boy.
Jim, remember when you were on stage years ago? You're high-pitched voice.
Yes, I do.
You're making fun of the inflection of people
But I'll tell you
in
what,
the business.
an excellent point, Tim. First of all, I appreciate the fact that you have listened and worshipped for so long. But I will say this. I very soon after that recognized what garbage that was and began poking fun at it and shed it. I didn't perpetuate it by continuing to do it. I knew it was garbage. I admitted I listened early on. This is a guy who's probably in the business for a while.
He's a
and
major.
it's something that permeates the business.
He's a major professional now. This is not a guy just starting out with some kind of podcast or a very, very local radio. That's why we have a problem with this.
So what do you have there,
So
Tim?
why is this hit a nerve, Tim? Were you in the business? Did you do voiceovers? What happened?
And I just know you guys just put yourselves on this high pedestal. Like
All pedestals are high, silly.
It's
all pedestals. There's no such thing as a low pedestal. It wouldn't be a pedestal
there
then.
are pedestals that are lower
No,
than
they're not.
others.
They're not pedestals then, Lou. They're steps.
Well, then, like a pedestal can be low relative to another.
I don't think we put ourselves on a high pedestal. I think.
All right, I just don't want to let that one go by.
I think we have a problem with news people and radio people that use that fake voice. We hate it.
Well, I'm on a pedestal, so strain your neck. Look it up, Timmykins.
Tim, I just want to ask you, what is it about me you like?
I think you're just an alcoholic, and I am one too at the end of the day. So I just really
Oh, okay.
There you go.
So he's got a problem with my drinking, but who doesn't?
Was there anything else you wanted to get off your chest, Tim? What's not working out for you? You're having some tough times. Let's work through that if you don't mind.
Jim, what the hell is wrong with you? Like, what? You're making money selling books off dick jokes, and I'm just sitting here just...
Now, Tim, don't use such language and stop calling under different names. I did make a lot of money, 2 bestsellers. Yes, I earned that. What's the matter, kiddo? You had a dream of writing and you're not quite good enough to cut the mustard there either? Is that what happened?
Screw you, Jim.
What's the matter? Nobody wants to hear what you have to say? They told you you were a funny or interesting guy growing up, and you're not?
1, 2, 3, cry. Go ahead. Come on, let's squirt some tears.
What is it? You talk about my books. I mean, have you read them? I don't know.
No,
How do you know about them then? Why are they relevant to you at all?
How do you know they're dick jokes if you didn't read them?
Exactly.
That's what he does. It's what he does.
How do you know what I do? Why would you pay attention? Stop being such a worshiper. Come on, kid.
Tim, I'm really confused by your phone call.
Yeah, well,
I'm really trying to get to the bottom of why this bothers you.
Tim
so
called
much.
the other day. He's probably one of those guys.
A man shot himself today in Philadelphia.
A Philadelphia caller to a radio program shot himself once in the head, fatally injuring
because his lackluster career.
Well, so Tim, what kind of what kind of a career did you want to have? You said you have a tough time. You offered that, man. We didn't ask you.
Right. No, I know. I just hate how you guys go about the whole radio.
Yeah, I know you do. But let's get to the tough time. Why the tough time?
Hold on. You hate that,
Ask me questions. You don't let me talk.
Talk. You're repeating yourself. That's probably why you didn't make it in entertainment, because you're a redundant, silly boob. Say something interesting and compelling. Here's your opportunity to talk. What is going wrong in your personal life? You mentioned it. Your turn. Go, Tim.
No, you guys are throwing so many questions at me at once.
That's one question, baby boy. What's going wrong in your personal life?
Opie's been throwing the same question at me over and over.
What's
because you haven't answered it?
Wait, because I really want to get to the bottom of it. We could beat you up all day, but all right, go ahead. Talk, please.
You know what?
Go, Tim. Your turn. Go.
You guys have this radio show. You guys can reach out to millions of people, and you don't take advantage of it.
Yes, we do. We have you to calling us, Tim. That's what we wanted to do.
Wait, I want to hear the guy. What do you mean by that?
How do we not take advantage of it, sir?
You guys do not have any kind of production value for your show on many levels.
Yes, we do.
Value.
Well, now the guy.
Now I got to agree with him.
Well, the guy makes a good point there. Maybe we should have pushed on. Go ahead.
You don't think what do we need as far as production value that would help the show?
I really think you guys walk in the studio 10 minutes before you go on air. Anthony's brushing off some hangover. I don't care. Whatever. Opie's doing his own thing. Jimmy's stumbling in from a stand-up show, and you've got morons behind the scenes over there. I really think that you guys could have a much better show.
This guy's got it pegged.
Why do you listen then, Tim? Like, what is it about this show that draws you? Yeah, why do you care?
If you knew what you were irritated by Jimmy's stand-up voice when he started, and yet you keep following his career, you know about his books, you listen to this show, it's got low production value, they have no right to make fun of who. Why don't you just turn it off? Why are you making yourself so upset all the time?
Where is Steve C? Is he on the phone somewhere? It's idiots behind the scenes.
Why are you such a fanboy, Tim?
No, to be honest with you, I was at one point back in WNEW. Right. I have XM in my car. I drive an hour and a half to work every day. I pop you guys on for about 20, 30 minutes. It's the same regurgitated garbage.
So turn
on. It's a long time to listen. 20, 30 minutes is a long time to listen to something you don't like.
90 minutes to work. Get a better job, educate yourself, and live closer to where you work, kiddo.
If you could realize this whole story I've been telling you, I'm going through not the best of times.
Well, I asked you to elaborate on that, and you didn't elaborate on that, so I have no empathy.
I'm not going to.
Elaborate on it now.
No, Jim.
Exactly. No. I don't want to elaborate. I don't really care, to be honest with you. Stop listening. Put on the XM Comedy Channel, or put on another show. Stop torturing yourself, Timmy boy.
I just think it could be so much better.
Well, we think you could be a better caller or not a douche, but it's not working out for us either.
Oh, God.
You're not elaborating. You're a radio caller who offered nothing about yourself.
What, do you want me to write a book about it? Something that you've done twice?
Yes, and that you couldn't do.
What a weird thing.
Yes, I have done that twice.
Who has written 2 best-selling books twice?
What do you want me to do, succeed like you've done? No, Tim, just keep driving 3 hours round trip to work and spending an hour a day listening to us like a good boy.
The same redundant crap we just regurgitate every day. Don't you realize we talk about our life's experience here? We don't throw a bunch of fancy production in. We talk about our lives. We talk about our political affiliations. We talk about anything that comes to mind because it's a talk show. It's not a phony show where people put on a voice and do things. Don't you find that slightly refreshing?
To some extent, but the fact that you guys could do so much more with that idea, you guys.
Can I ask you? Can I ask for one example? What is one thing that you wish you heard on this show that you don't get to hear?
It seems like the show's mailed in on such a consistent basis.
Forget what the show does that bothers you. You said something that was like positive and optimistic. That there are so many things that they could be doing. So just give me one example of something that you think they could be doing.
Well, I just look at the fact that every time a caller calls in, especially
That's another criticism, you stupid douche. Offer an idea. You're being given an opportunity. Offer one idea.
Let's hear what he says about the caller thing, and then hit him on that.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Back in WNEW, when callers came in, you were receptive towards them. You enjoyed them. A female calls in, you call her out for having a dirty womb within 20 seconds.
What? No, we've been
that's the way. We've been
nicer to the female callers.
Wait, that's the constructive idea.
We have a lot.
That's what we can be doing better.
We have a lot more females calling the show,
and they do have dirty wombs.
Yeah, of course they do.
And no,
every womb is dirty, essentially.
That's what you had, Tim.
Got blood and goop in it.
Be receptive to callers.
You've been given quite a bit of time on this show.
We've been.
You don't think we're receptive
to callers? That's his.
That's it.
That would be his contribution to the meeting. I think we need to be more receptive to callers.
You do. You know what? You sound like an awful PD.
Yep.
Someone that couldn't make it on the air is now telling a successful program, relatively speaking, a successful program that you have a better idea.
And your idea is like this vague, washy, bummer.
Be more receptive to the calls. We've been receptive to you.
Did you work in radio, Tim?
Yes, I did.
Okay, we know that.
All right,
doing what?
Doing what?
I'm not going to go into that because I'm still trying to be in. I'm not going to talk about it.
Why not?
Real honest radio guy. What's the matter? Why don't you stop being a wannabe and just take some charge of your life and say who you are and what you do?
Yeah, be
stop
honest.
cowering.
Or even just speak generally about what area you were in.
It's annoying.
Should we be less honest on the show like you are? Is that something that's good? Or do you like the honesty of this program?
No, that has nothing. I'm not trying to get at that. It's the fact that you guys reach out to millions of people, and I think you're failing at it. I really do.
How are we failing
You're
at it?
calling anonymously and cowering without just saying who you are or where you work because you want to give an anonymous criticism.
Do you know people
You're
know
like a girl,
us?
man.
People know us pretty intimately based on what we say on this program. So I think we put a lot across. When we talk every day, I think people know me, Opie, fans of the show know us all pretty personally. What are we not doing that we could be doing aside from, your phone calls?
The callers, which empowers you more. Go.
Yeah.
No, I look at when I compare what you guys are doing now to what you did in WNEW. Remember when you guys first got syndicated all over the place?
Yeah.
Those syndications started falling off very quickly because the format of the show did a complete 180.
No,
everything about it.
Our syndications didn't fall off.
Not at all.
We got fired. We got fired for the church thing.
You're so
That's
dumb.
when you're right. Our syndications fell off very
never on the
fast.
radio.
One day we lost every one of them. You're right. That was very fast.
You're as ill-informed as much as you are cowardly and languishing in anonymity. You like to be anonymous. That's why you're failing, Tim.
I don't. You guys, when you came over on XM,
You're jealous.
And
jealous, baby boy.
here comes the hushing and the baby boying.
That's what you are, and that's what you're doing. You're a jealous little boy, and you don't even want to say who you are. You want to just call anonymously and and then go back to your anonymous life until someday you make it in the business.
Yeah, whatever. You know what?
I'm going to work 50 times harder, and I'm going to be 50 times more famous than you.
Yeah, and whatever.
All right, Rupert.
That's good.
Rupert Pupkin, we got him on the phone.
You think like a chick, and you answer like a chick.
You have a pride and joy card I could have?
Hey, it's unfortunate that you guys have this great outlet to reach out to tons of people, and you do a bad job.
But you don't think we're reaching out. You don't think that going on every day and discussing our lives and what affects us and the news and all the stuff we talk about on a daily basis without throwing in pre-produced bits that are bought by companies or having some hack weather guy come on and do his wacky stuff. You think what we're doing is not the most or the best we can do?
No, but not even close.
All right, listen.
Not even close.
With what,
you don't even have
hold on. With what Anthony's saying, what
amazing.
radio show do you enjoy listening to?
Ah, very good. Thank you.
Yeah, it's good.
Besides you guys, are you talking terrestrial or are you talking...
Whatever. What radio show do you like?
We got to answer carefully.
There's a radio show based out of Philadelphia, very well produced. Basically, what you guys were in WNEW. It's the Preston and Steve show.
Oh, my God.
That's your show.
Tim, no offense, but I can't talk to you anymore. That crap is such hack radio. I can't even tell you.
It's if you enjoy it,
you
fine,
just
but
enjoy a different listen. Now you lost me, and I was sort of trying to listen to you and keep an open mind. Those guys are hacks, and I don't understand why Philly eats it up. But the blue collar beer drinking dudes hate that show. Hate it.
I understand.
Tim, you just lost me.
You let me explain.
That's what is wrong with radio, that hacky crap.
Tim yells a lot for a caller.
And granted, they do very well in the ratings, and for the life of me, I don't understand why. There's no way we'll ever be like a Preston and Steve show.
Hacky stuff always
never.
It is.
Never.
I'm not asking you to be like one.
But we're just in different places, Tim. Now I'm involved in the conversation. We're in different places. Your taste is so much different than Anthony, myself, Jimmy, and our listeners. We can't even agree on anything.
Does it bother you, Tim, that if you stop listening, you won't be missed, and we certainly won't care?
What does that even mean? No.
Then why are you listening? Then why do you put yourself through it? Just go away. You can't win this. You can't control it. We've heard you. We don't agree. So go away.
Yeah, dude, the Preston and Steve show, they never did anything outside Philly. They never got national attention, never got syndicated. I don't understand why that show's popular, and I'm certainly not going to sit here and try to figure that out. I just know that's not the type of radio I want to do or will do.
You're jealous. You're a jealous wannabe, Tim.
Wow.
No, I'm...
If you would have said other shows, then I might have been like, all right, you're making good points. But then you throw the Preston and Steve. Wow.
You're jealous.
From the production value that they do.
Production value.
Oh, what a wannabe.
Do you understand a talk show and a production value-based show? It's two different things. We do a talk show where we sit and talk and discuss things. Do we need pa-choom and production behind it and some kind of friggin' sounder to hold your attention? We like sitting in a room and discussing our lives together, and listeners call and have the opportunity to do the same. What are you talking about, this production that we need?
Right. No, I'm saying basic values. Like, hey, we're talking about a U2 song. Well, let's not play it. Let's just talk about it. I have no idea what the hell half the stuff you guys are talking about when you guys are talking about, I like that U2 song. Yeah, me too. Oh, but that other one.
We haven't even talked about the U2 song.
And by the way, I've been on this show many times, and every time a song comes up, I'm amazed at how quickly I'm hearing it.
I know.
It happens right away. Like you just reference something and it comes up, so you don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's something we really do try to do.
And by the way, these guys are doing a show. They're doing it the way they want to do. Who owes you a show that you want? Why don't you just play the show you love in your own head?
Well, it sounds like you got the show you like, Preston and Steve, so listen to them. They're on the same time we're on.
If these guys do a show that other people don't like, then people will stop listening, and they won't be on the radio, which is happening slowly, but, All
right. Tim, the bottom line is this. If the show wasn't working, what will happen to us is what happened to you.
Yeah, it's a very Darwinist system.
Failed.
You have failed. And you're jealous, and you're one of these failures who sits at home and cries like a little baby.
Yeah, because the rest of the world considers it
differently.
The rest of the world considers it a very binary choice. You turn it on or you turn it off. Nobody cares. You don't sit there and why isn't this the way I like it? Because they're not you. They're somebody else doing what they do. So listen to a show you like. Don't listen to this one.
Yeah.
You have no vote here. What are you, a stockholder?
Go on the message boards, too, because you seem to like anonymity since you're not making it in the business. You like to call up anonymously. Go on a message board. Just
I'm sure
make up a funny name.
This guy writes really long comments.
Yeah. You want to be heard, Tim.
Really long. And then he takes somebody else's comment and parses it and answers each part.
All right. Tim, business has rejected you. And, just go be heard somewhere, silly.
I don't think what you're doing right now is going to repair your personal problems. I think you're taking a huge out of, go, just tell her you're sorry instead of doing this.
All right.
We've entertained
Hang up, call her, and tell her you didn't mean to hit her in the face.
Yeah. Thanks for the call.
Best of luck.
Best of luck, Tim. You just keep listening, kiddo. You keep listening and being jealous in your car.
Robin.